Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. I hope you all are doing well, and so let's get right into today's video. And thank you for all my subscribers, and if you are new here, thank you, and don't forget to hit on that subscribe button so that you will not miss out on our future videos. Thank you, and please there no derogatory comments. Thank you. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
láwọn ò mọ kankan àrí wọn jáde wọn láwọn ò mọ kankan wọn sì jáde wọn sọ kankan ẹ̀yin wọn lẹ́ẹ̀mọ kankan pakú rẹ̀ ní kíní kan ẹ ṣe ẹ jáde ẹ wá sọ fún wa ẹjọ́ ohun tẹ́ bá fi ṣe ẹjọ́ ẹ wá sọ fún wa ẹjọ́ nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ abẹ̀yìn tó yẹ pé kábẹ́yìn tẹ́yìn ló bá fẹ́ gbọ́mọ sí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sìnkú ọmọ nínú oṣù tẹ́ bá jáde tẹ́ bá sọ ẹ̀yin náà gbókù ọmọ sí gbogbo tó bá ń dùn mọ́ inú pátápátá oṣù tó parí ẹ̀yin náà rí kú ọmọ gbogbo olú ọmọ lẹ́yìn pátápátá gbogbo ẹ̀ ní ó rẹ̀ dànù tẹ́ bá ti jáde láti wá sọ tó pa àbúrò gbogbo àwọn tó bá ń tì lẹ́yìn tó sọ pé kó má jáde tó sọ pé òkú ẹ̀mí àbúrò mi tó fi rúbọ ó tẹ́ àwọn lọ́rùn tó ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń tì lẹ́yìn tó ń fún lówó tó ń bá kẹ́ tó gbogbo kó kẹ́ni náà kó gbógun ọmọ gbogbo wọn náà ni ó fojú sunkún tí ó bá jáde láti wá sọ nǹkan tó ṣe àbúrò mi tó bá fi ṣàbúrò mi gbogbo tó bá wù kó tí kò ṣe kó jáde o ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹni ó jáde o ẹ bá ń pè dọ̀kásì jáde ẹjọ́ ẹ bá ń pè dọ̀kásì ẹ bá ń pè gbogbo àwọn tó mọ̀ nípa kú rẹ̀ ẹ bá ń pè wọ́n jáde o kò tó bá fẹ́ sin ọmọ ìsíre o òun là ń jí gbẹ́ látàrí láti bọ́ síbẹ̀ o ẹjọ́ o ẹjọ́ o ẹjọ́ o ẹjọ́ ẹ gbà wá o ẹ gbà wá o ẹ gbà wá o ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàánú fún wa justice.
That is evidence that the family are in dire need of the attention of the Inspector General of the Police. The family are making clear call to Nigerians all in the diaspora, all the Nigerians in the diaspora, that they need justice. When you invited someone to come down for investigation and she refused to turn up even after 11 days, then we should question the Nigerian police. Where there are law, I don't think there should be any form of social disorder. And whereby there are social disorder, there should be judgment for it. There should be judgment and consequences whereby there are social disorder. This is one of them. What this boy just narrated here is that Folusho Kololoba Dokas, which we have evidence for. I saw the documentary that she just packaged, just to impress the Nigerian police. But if she does not come, how would she know what these people have given as exhibit, as their own evidence to prove that their daughter, their sister, their mother did not go to Dorcas for help? That Dorcas actually used the sister to score Facebook points. She used her as a bait to fight a personal battle, more like a power tussle against the people that she's been fighting on social media. Whatever it is that she has presented you today, I'm sure you've seen some of her videos that you don't even want to believe that she's the one cursing heavily on people that way. Let's leave that on the side now and face this very one on ground. Mr. IGP, the Inspector General of Police, in respect of Mr. Kayode Egbetokum, I'm sure you must have seen what is going on, sir. I personally have messaged you. I personally have messaged some of the members of the Nigerian Police Commission in respect of Dr. Solomon Arase. I have messaged you in person. I'm going to take this case also to the ICPC. I'm a mover from where it is. We are not going to be quiet over this case. Nobody is saying she is guilty. If you ask me that who killed Folusho, I will proudly say it is Dorcas. When you neglect people's care, when you isolate people, compromising care is murder attempt. Yes. When you take people off where they are getting adequate care and make their care lag behind to a point where they die, not even until you pull a trigger or you put a knife on someone's neck, that you'll be seen as committing murder. taking someone that you know is obviously vulnerable away from where she was getting adequate help, severing her relationship with the people that could help her, keeping her away from her family, is called mother. I think some of you that are in healthcare will agree with me on that very, line that I just quoted. Compromising people's care is an offense. It means you deliberately locked her up, kept her away from her family, isolated her from the channels that she could get help till the person passed away. The character should be questioned. Nigerian police first. You cannot tell us that you declare someone. You see, most of their group, she has a group. They are more like a gang on the social media. And most of their group, what they do, when you call them this way, we have one case in the magistrate court and another in high court against these bullies on Facebook that I have been facing for so many years. What did she turn around to do? She sued everybody, all the Nigerian police. Perhaps that is what this girl too is planning to do. They thought when you call them to question for investigation, that's what they turn around to do. They start suing police. They start doing this till you guys will get tired and drop the case. We are not going to watch it happen. We have one at hand that is still in the court as we speak. One of our group members. They are more like a gang. They operate like a gang. I will give you a video of where she was saying someone will not get justice because they are a gang of friends going against the court and the police in UK. I will provide you the video of where same Dorcas was saying, they get any justice. So anytime they do this kind of thing and people take action against them, she's always the one spearheading their gang, that they will ensure that what was I going to say? That their victim will not get justice. I have a video, I will present you that. Which means if it happens to be her, she will still cook something up and say she's not going to turn up because no justice will be served to their victim. Now you've heard this family crying for help. Since she's been doing all that she's been doing on social media, which is serious bullying, when you hear a notorious bully, Dorcas is number one. I will prove it. She has always been a bully and she hates confrontations. She has so many victims. I'm sure this case is not the only case against her in Abuja, because I've seen a whole lot of people say they are looking for her and their petitions are still waiting in your office. To those people calling on her behalf, I asked you this in my last video, that can you pose a question to them? That what is their personal interest in the case? Are they the one using her to perpetrate this evil to so many individuals on Facebook? Niger is not London. She will not dare this with Metropolitan Police in London. She will not dare, I repeat, no police will call on Dorcas and she will try what she has tried with Nigerian police force with in London. She will not dare this with the Metropolitan Police. They won't even knock on her door before they pick her up. They will sure pick her up and she will answer to the interrogations. How come it is so difficult for Nigerian police? We have lost hope in you. We have lost all our trust in you. You run a noble office, but you have failed to protect and to save the weak ones, those without a voice. And that is why we are picking this as a duty to borrow this family from the low class, from nowhere, our voices. It's not just me. It's voices of thousands of people out there. Some of them cannot even call her name so that she will not come bullying them. You are only getting to see this aside because she's just been given a chieftaincy title. Have you seen to all the videos all our victims provided? What does she have to say to the videos that her victims provided? You can't tell us you didn't see it. She has the backings of some of you police officers. You know why people don't believe in Zone 2, Panti, Alagbon anymore? Because our godmother has brought most of the police there. Sealed their mouths. This is what we have experienced over the years. And I will keep saying the truth. If nobody wants to talk, if they are so scared of her, I will speak the truth. She compromised all of you's integrity right before us. A lot of people came back home crying after presenting their case with evidence. The police in Zone 2, they turn it around and say, there's no case. They go to court. DPP will say they throw their case out. That is against Dorcas. The last one she did in December, where she went to stalk someone in the hotel, Radisson Blue Hotel. There was video of her saying that she was going to beat someone up, calling the woman Obala Elizabeth to come out, that she wanted to beat her up. But it was later that the woman saw it. Dorcas did not just stop that. She lives in UK to commit crime, and then you let her go free in Nigeria with the backings of some of you officers. Right? You think we don't know? Our case is in the public interest. And we will continue to drag any police officer caught in this act. We will continue to bring them here because you know she's committing a crime and you are covering her up. Or perhaps it's because she alleged you of collecting bribe. There's another one. She said, you cannot tell us you did not see it. She alleged you of collecting bribe right before our eyes. Inspector General of Police, if you did not even punish any of your men, I would want you to please call out the men that Dorcas mentioned in this very video. I'm going to play it now. So perhaps it's because of this that you are covering her up. Maybe she has a lot on the police and you don't want the world to see that. Let me search this name out. I'm going to play it for you now, where she alleged the Nigerian police of collecting bribe. So this very one, when she went stalking the woman in the hotel and she could not succeed, then she went to the woman's shop. There was a video of her and her crew with a bodyguard and perhaps some of her men with gun. The people that are protecting her in Nigeria. They even gave her policemen. The said wanted as policemen that goes about with her, fully armed. Even armed into all parties. That is against the law, isn't it? No policemen, security agents are allowed to go into where there are people fully armed. She goes where there are people. She walks on the streets of Lagos fully armed. Who gave them the gun? You have all the video. Why is she going about with fully armed men where accident could easily occur and they will say, oh, stray bullet and what on shot or cast titi. She was once seen walking on a street where there are houses, children, and properties with fully armed men. Who are those people giving her fully armed men to be protecting her up and down? As what, if we may ask? The same lady you declare wanted has been seen severally going about with fully armed men, which is against the law. You don't go into the hall where there are people with fully armed security, personal guards. I am sure you all know that is against the law. Nobody has ever checked her. She's gone away with too many things. Now that she went to stalk someone in a shop with a security bodyguard, harassing the woman, assaulting her, touching her body. Nigerian police, you can't tell us you did not see that video. This same Dorcas that you declared wanted was seen stalking someone. Is stalking not an offense? Is it not a crime? What is the outcome of the case? She was let free. And during the course of this very scenario investigation was when she came back. The moment they released her on bail, she came back to London to say she saw some of your men. Our father, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, the IG. Dorcas said she saw some of your men taking bribe right before her eyes. Is that why you don't want to take her? You don't want to enforce an arrest on this very one so that she can answer to this murder case on ground? Perhaps you don't want the world to see. But I'm going to have this played now. What she said she saw your men doing whilst in custody. Maybe this is the reason why they don't want to pick her. Maybe this is the reason why you don't want to give the deceased family justice. We will know after this. Let me play this again. So she said this during our arrest.
One nuisance will just, come with idiots like themselves, idiots that has not done their, investigation properly, that believe that they can just go around and be, there's something in Nigeria that is so disheartening, okay? And that is corruption. Bribery. Corruption is terrible. Elere police station.
Good.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà jọ pàdé àpòpọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe àwọn máa gba dollars ni o, àwọn máa gba náírà ni o. Tẹ́ bá ti fáwọn lówó ni mò ń wò pé ṣé ìlú lélẹ̀.
Did you hear that?
Ṣé ìlú lélẹ̀.
Elere police station.
No wá ń pé owó mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́. Má wọrí máa ṣètò ẹ̀. No bá ṣètò ara wọn. Wọ́n máa ṣètò ara wọn tán. Don't forget that me, I am a British citizen. I'm a British citizen. Within a twinkle of an eye. I'm at the envelope.
Shame,
Otisari, oya ugba, omo, parisheyan. Wade parishe lesekese. That does not mean that you will not get justice. All of that can happen with corrupted police officers.
Did you hear that?
Níwájú mi báyìí, live and direct.
Not saying by bribe.
Tí mo ní recording fún.
Shebo.
Only idiots like themselves, idiots that has not done their, investigation properly, that believe that they can just go around and be, there's something in Nigeria that is so disheartening, okay? And that is corruption. Bribery. Corruption is terrible.
So, I'm going to have this post there. Our father, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, did you hear that? That is some of your men alert with corruption in daylight, as said by Dr. Sadeyinka, who was in their custody. She said she saw some of the men, your policemen, collecting money, collecting bribe from people while she was in custody. She was locked up for an offense. They said she went stalking someone. Hold on. Let me see. Someone is sending me. Okay, someone just sent to me. Let's listen to it.
Idiots like themselves.
I'm sure you can hear her voice.
Investigation properly, that believe that they can just go around and be,
That's her talking.
There's something in Nigeria that is so disheartening, okay? And that is corruption. Bribery. Corruption is terrible. Elere police station. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà jọ pàdé àpòpọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe àwọn máa gba dollars ni o, àwọn máa gba náírà ni o. Tẹ́ bá ti fáwọn lówó ni mò ń wò pé ṣé ìlú lélẹ̀. Ṣé ìlú lélẹ̀. No wá ń pé owó mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́. Má wọrí máa ṣètò ẹ̀. No bá ṣètò ara wọn. Wọ́n máa ṣètò ara wọn tán. Don't forget that me, I am a British citizen. I'm a British citizen. Within a twinkle of an eye. I'm at the envelope.
Did you hear that? Right? Oh my God. My storage space is full. Baba, ó náwọn ọmọ yín gba rìbá ní Elere police station ní Agege nígbà tí wọ́n arrest òun fún stalking. Ṣé dìtẹ̀ ṣe gbére kó má bàa tú àṣírí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n gba bribe, as said, as alleged by her. I don't know how far it is true. But the same woman you declared wanted says she has the Nigerian police officer's secret video also. You heard her say she has the video. The same lady like declare wanted. Now, if you would tell us, what is delaying the murder case investigation. You have heard the family outburst. You have heard their cry. You can see that there is actually pandemonium as we speak because their family is not settled. Folusho's spirit is also not settled. Did you just see a family digging the grave where they are going to bury her? They are preparing to bury her. But they cannot proceed with the burial yet until the postmortem, the autopsy is carried out. When you do your investigation about the postmortem, the autopsy, we cannot rule out anything here. They use people for ritual in Nigeria, and I'm sure you know that they use people for ritual, even though it has not been scientifically proven, yet. But you and I, the environment that we found ourselves, where we live in Nigeria, you know that they use people for rituals. We all know they use people for rituals. Anything can happen. We can't rule it out. However, you also know that abandonment, isolation, negligence can also kill people. People have all sorts of terminal diseases. And at times they even live longer than envisaged if well cared for. Folusho is a very young, vibrant, lively lady that should still be alive now for her 4 children or 5. She's got 4 or 5 children. She should not have passed away if not neglected, abandoned, and isolated from her family. And you have called on this Dorcas lady to come and say a part of the story. And all we see her do is flagabant about. I sent you a video of where she called into a show. I sent your men the video. Ask them that who asked the video of where this girl called into a show. I caught it immediately and I sent it out to you. For you to know that we are watching your doings. We are watching your silence. The same way we are going to commend your, actions if you do well for this family. So you don't tell us that, oh, we can't get her. I prove it to you that she's somewhere hiding or somewhere nearby. She just called into a live chat and you saw it. I gave it to some of your men. That is the lady you declared wanted. Since you declared her wanted, what has been the delayed factor? You cannot find her. The same Nigerian police that found Kilorukwe, Kanu, the hyper leader. The same you that found Sunday Igboho in Benin. You can't tell us you cannot find Dorcas. She cannot escape. Let her bring whatever it is that she's done in her charity out. Please commend her where you need to commend her, but let her know that she needs to answer to this murder case on ground. As the family are becoming impatient, they felt cheated that their voices are not heard. The family of the deceased, I mean. They feel cheated. As at the time they wanted their daughter, they would have taken care of her if only they knew where Dorcas was hiding her for over 18 months. That is a vulnerable lady. All those videos she put together in her documentary are all lies. The date she stated there and the phone she said she bought her are all lies. We have the video where she bought her online, everything that happened. We also have video of where Dorcas and the same Suraju she was fighting for were saying Dorcas Fiwaleo. Do you want to ask what happened then? She tried compromising their care, even whilst under us. This video that the couple did was right in military hospital. As soon as they came out of the ward where the children were being attended to, the wife, the deceased, And her husband came on the live chat to say, Dorcas, if you want to leo, fell, no shep we or Dorcas, if you want to mother wala me or ribo kinito and sending yes mini. My storage is just full for some reason, and I'm finding it difficult to delete some things so that I can have this okay. Let me see if I can have some things on my WhatsApp deleted. So space used clear cake. Let me clear the cake a bit. Clear later. Oh no, cancel. Okay, so the video where the lady was saying, Dorcas Ifiwaleo, that was the first time she attempted to take them off Abike Jagabaan Helping Hands Foundation forcefully. She later went behind to lure them with money. These are stark illiterate that knows no difference. They believe charity is charity. Remember, one of the people on social media has tried locking up their husband before. So with evidence, we went to free him when they locked him up. It was one of them that tried framing the same Suraju that Folusho is an underage. Before our family came out to say, no, she's not an underage, she's a full-grown adult with, you know, many children before she met the Baba Ibeji. There are a lot of things to be questioned in what Dorcas is packaging, and we are here to give you evidence to counter everything. Whatever it is that she's doing about should not have anything to do with this case on ground. The case on ground requires a presence. The evidence, the exhibit with you requires a presence to answer to. Then we can pick it from there and probably proceed to the court after that. We will not watch you sweep this under the carpet. We don't want to know who she knows, who our godmother is in Nigeria. She would definitely answer to the law. And we will have a lot of police mentioned in this case for meddling into it in a way they should not. If you do it right, we will commend you. But trying to sabotage the truth and justice is what we will not watch. Whereby there is law of the land, we expect everybody to abide by it. Whoever that fails to abide by that law, I'm sure there are consequences that they face. Whoever that is causing social disorder, I'm also aware that there are also, you know, some consequences to face as well. This seems to be like one of those that I just mentioned. Find that out for this family. They will not go ahead to bury the lady. They have prepared the ground because the woman, the Folusho's mother, needs to go back to work after 41 days so that her remaining children will not die of hunger. Folusho, the Ibeji, the deceased, has so many younger ones. I think the youngest child of her mother is still around 7 or 8. I'm telling you. She needs to go back to the farm to provide for her remaining children. She cannot just remain in the house. And if the girl is not buried, if the deceased is not buried, there is no how the parents can go out to fetch for food for our younger siblings, according to our own culture. Kò lè jáde, ìyẹ́ wà nínú ilé ó ń ṣọ̀fọ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ebi dẹ̀ ń pa àwọn àbúrò Folusho nílé. Wọ́n dẹ̀ láti padà sóko because oko ni wọ́n ń dá. Ọjà oko ni wọ́n ń tà. Wọ́n láti provide fáwọn ọmọ tó kù, ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá. Bí ẹ bá dẹ̀ tètè dáhùn kí wọ́n lọ sin ọmọ yẹn bó ṣe máa sin. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ bọ́ta kíkó ebi má bàa tún pa àwọn kékeré tó kù tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù làwọn tá à ń wí yìí. Wọn ò léèyàn, wọn ò lágbára, wọn ò mú ẹnì kankan. Lẹ́yìn pé wọ́n sunkún wá bá wa tá wà lórí social media. Gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe dé Àbújá òṣèyìn wa. À ń dáwó fún wọn ní. À ń pín account kiri ní káwọn èèyàn support so that they can get justice. Cause whereby téèyàn ò ti lówó, ó nípò. Wọ́n mọ́rú màdámù tó ń pè yẹn káàkiri yẹn fún Dorcas. Màdámù ọ̀dájú yẹn tó ń pè kiri ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá pé kẹ́bọ́ òun help Dorcas. Àwọn ò ní. Ọlọ́run nìkan ni wọ́n ní. Èèyàn nìkan náà gbójúlé. Ọ̀gá Káyọ̀dé, ẹgbẹ́ tó kún bàbá. Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá ní lágbára yín nínú ọ́fíìsì yín yẹn, because you are one of the IG that Nigeria has produced that we can be proud of based on your antecedents, the things that you have done in that office and before you got into the office. We are fully informed and aware of your doings in your past offices before you became the IG. You have always been an upright man with integrity. Do not let this case bring any stain to your dossier. We know you will do justice. We believe that you have done it before. You can do it again. This family are running to you like a father. Please help them. All they want to know is what killed their daughter. They have accepted their fate because no matter what the judgment is going to be, it cannot bring back their daughter. But they can be at peace, and they can also apply preventive measures in future in case anybody run up to them that we want to help you. They will know, there are vultures looking for how to devour people's happiness. They do not have money, but they have peace of mind. They have happiness. Nothing snatched their happiness, their joy, or their daughter away from them. Despite the fact that they have nothing. They don't have money, but they have themselves to hang on to. That is enough to assure them that tomorrow will be better. But now, death has snatched one of them away. Right? And it hits them so bad. And they want to really know what actually killed that lady. So, ní ọjọ́ iwájú, bàbá olóore ẹ̀dẹ́, olóore ìkà, tó tún wọnú ìdílé yìí lọ pé a fẹ́ ràn yín lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n á ya tètè lè sá fọ́fọ́ ti pé ṣé rántí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sábúrò wa. Nǹkan tó fi tán rèé o. Wọ́n ya nígbà. Báyé ṣe rí la ṣe rí yìí sìn o. Ayé ti gbẹgẹ́, bàbá. Ẹ̀yin gan mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń fìyàn ṣògùn owó. Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń fìyàn ṣẹ́ṣó, bàbá. Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń lóyàn tán máa lọ jùlẹ̀. All those people táwọn ọmọ Yahoo máa ń jùlẹ̀. Wọn kì í kú on the spot. Àwọn míì ya wèrè. Àwọn míì máa jẹ̀rora lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títí táwọn èèyàn máa ní what happen, wọ́n ti lò ó. Kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Our father, IG, kò sí ohun tí ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọmọ yìí lọ ní òye ní Dọ́kásì gbé. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ní kó lọ gbé wá. Then you need to ask Oga AIG, the former AIG Longe, his affiliation with this girl that you declared wanted. Because we have been informed that it was former AIG Longe that vouched for her when they last bailed her out of your office in Abuja. Remember, she was there for the period of 4-5 days. And after some investigation, Oga Longe and other shorties came forward to bail her. And she was bailed. Oga Longe, AIG Longe, àwọn náà sọ pé àwọn máa gbé padà wá anytime tẹ́ bá need ẹ. Please, our father, Inspector General of Police, can you call Oga Longe as well to the office to ask him the whereabouts of the said lady that you declared wanted? He was the person that sought for her release, and she was released to him based on his promises that he will always produce her anytime you need to carry out further investigation in regards to this case. How come you suddenly declared her wanted and you did not approach Oga Longe, former AIG of police for us, where the suspect he vouched to bring back anytime you need her is? We want to know what is also the connection between her and Oga Longe of all the past AIGs and police in your quarters. Where did Oga Longe show up for her and why? It's just a question that is on our mind. We just want to know as Nigerians. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi, yé tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ mi, ẹ máa bá mi press love and like. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n rí pé ẹ ń gbọ́ mi. I'm sure you guys can hear me clearly. If you can hear me clearly, let me know, please. Am I still on? Am I still on? Can you hear me clearly? You can hear me again, but thank you, Glitz. Thank you. So, ara nǹkan tí a fẹ́ mọ̀ ni pé kí ni nǹkan tó wà láàrin òun àti ọ̀gá ló ń gẹ́ tó wá dúró fún gẹ́gẹ́ bí ṣùọ́tì. Ìyẹn former AIG. Bàbá mi, IGP, with all due respect, sir, can you help us to invite former AIG Longe to your office in regards to this case? Why did he stand for Dorcas Adeyinka, the said wanted lady that you declared wanted on all your platforms? What is also the connection between them? Why does a police have to stand for a criminal as surety? Why does a policeman have to pledge his service to the woman that you said you declared wanted? And as at the time you now need her, he didn't provide her. You think all of us will be stupid? We will not be stupid, we will not be dumb, we are not blind to the truth. We will always come up with those questions. We just want to know, with due respect, what is the affiliation between former AIG Longe and one lawyer? Oh, I want Madam Bafun. Maybe, we don't know. But Ejo, Baba, Dada, Baba Kaudebek Tokun, Eba wa invite your Galonge was your office. But Omote declare wanted for the past 10 days. Has not showed up till now. Instead, she's busy promoting her PR. Oh, she's done so charity. She has helped a lot of people. I am sure even to Jesus about commit a crime when Yolopa. Kama so yon konsopo wonshe charity. Is that enough to commit crime? Is that enough to ignore the office of the IG? She has exhibited a whole lot of, disrespect. She has displayed impunity to the IG's office by not turning up. Instead, she keep paying news houses to be saying she's a nice person, she does charity. It was right before us that she started this charity. It was right before us that she destroyed a fellow woman to raise money, to earn monetization on Facebook. You all know about she and Lizzie Anjorin's case. Are you telling me you didn't see the video that Dorcas did to bully her for a whole 3 years? Terribly. Assassinated her character so bad. Threatened her life. Stalked her. The same way we didn't hear anything about this case till tomorrow. Is she a part of that family? Why did she go into that family? Who had the police she's using to kick the case out? Why was the case thrown out in the court recently? What is her connection with the DPP? How did he throw the case out? That is the same Dorcas you are wanted. What about Fumi Beauty's World case? And that other one that I don't want to mention. And that other one. Because they asked me not to mention this online. I'm sure you know this is not the only case before this lady. You would do us honor and good if you can please look into this case for the sake of the deceased family that has no voice. They have no background, they know nobody, but they have a life and they have God. And they have people like us that will not be quiet. You see, me pushing my own case forward now, it will look as if I'm fighting my own battle. She has alleged my own NGO that looked after the deceased 2 years ago of kidnap whilst she asked the girl in her care. Do you want to ask her why she did a video that I kidnapped a girl that she knows her whereabouts? Someone kept someone somewhere. And she now maliciously came to you police to make a report. And you police, without doing your diligence, you went ahead and make an unjust arrest on Tolulope Odegbami. She was there for a few days. She was told that Dorcas petitioned her. Dorcas people petitioned her. They alleged her of kidnap because she served under my NGO. And you police went ahead to make the arrest. Now, this same lady was the one that now came to your office to confess that she's been the one keeping the deceased in her care without the awareness of her family, without the awareness of you police, despite the fact that the case has been with you police for the past 2 years. She hid her away, isolated her from her family till she died. And you are quiet. Gbogbo nte eba mo, eba wa fi wa Dorcas Adeyinka jáde. Àwọn ẹbí olóògbé, ẹjọ́ bàbá, wọ́n fẹ́ mọ ohun tó pa ọmọ wọn. So that àwọn náà bá tún lọ jáde, kò ní jẹ́ pé irú nǹkan tó pa ọmọ wọn ló tún máa pa àwọn náà. Mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ gbọ́ bí tí ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkùnrin yẹn ti ń sọ pé kán ṣàánú àwọn pé àwọn ò fẹ́ kírú ikú tó pa Folusho kó wá pa àwọn. Dorcas is also threatening the deceased family. We have all the video. Someone you declared wanted over a case. She had the guts to come online to also threaten the deceased family, defend the brother's character, calling him a scam, calling him names. Who does that? She was not even remorseful. We also have the video of where Dorcas Adeyinka, the same one you declared wanted, said she does not give a hoot if Folusho passes away or not. That is none of her own fucking business. Who does that, Baba? We have the video. We have given it to the police as well. Our response after the breaking news of Folusho's demise, that she does not give a damn. That is the same girl posting her out to be running NGO. Someone that runs NGO, the number one rules that governs it is empathy. You must have an extreme empathy for the people that you want to assist. Now, if this girl was once in her care, where is her empathy with what she displayed after her passing away? It was right here on social media. She put a video to herself with her voice and saying, what does she care if she dies? I beg. Nobody should trouble her now because she is more concerned about her party. The same girl that AIG Longer told you to allow him take away, that he will always provide anytime you police need her for interrogation.